Hello folks, Bronco Bob here. I'm selling my personal Suzuki Vinson quad runner. It's a 2003 model. I bought it brand new. I've got a clear Texas title in my hand. It's been a great four-wheeler. I've ridden it up in Little Sahara in the sand dunes. I've taken it to Colorado. I've taken it to a place called 360. I've taken it up to Oklahoma. I've ridden in the trails in Arkansas. It's really been a joy. When I bought this new back in '03, this was the last year that the Suzuki 500 offered a manual transmission with an automatic clutch, which is my preference. Back then I wasn't so sure about the belt drive units, because I had friends that had them and the belts would get wet and they'd slip, and and I just didn't want any part of those kind of problems. Plus, this has a lever here that you can shift back and forth, and that puts it in low range. You can put it in low range or high range, but it's all gear driven. It's got the Dependable Suzuki 500cc engine. Still got all the labels on it. The tires are original. I've never replaced them. They do have some plugs in them. We went to a deer lease in Lampasas. There's quite a few thorns out there, so it does have a few plugs in some of the tires. It has a single disc brake in the rear. I've replaced the brake pads one time, front and rear, but it's not one of those sealed units that seals the mud in. Having a disc on the back is really the way to go. It's got aluminum wheels, so they won't bend like the steel wheels you see on a lot of four-wheelers. They get all bent up. It's easy to ride. It's very smooth. The seat is very plush. It's got a waterproof storage container right here. It's where I keep my gloves. But if it's raining, this little box is a 50 amp little power booster. I did have some speakers on it, and I had a small iPod hookup. I'll leave the amp, but you'll need some speakers. It's got a winch mount on the front. I've never had a winch. I've never really needed one. When I bought it new, it had kind of a plastic front bumper, and I ordered one of these worn heavy-duty bumpers, and I put that on when it was brand new. But it's been a great four-wheeler. It does have normal scratches and scrapes from trail riding, but everything works. It hasn't been down in the East Texas swamps. You can see under the seat here. The battery's about 2 years old. It's in good shape. Inside the air box, it's all factory. There's no snorkels or anything. It's got a K&N Air Filter that's serviceable. I've also used AMSOIL in it ever since it was new. It's just never given me any problems. I always put stable in the gas in the winter time, but she always starts. She's reliable. Just a good four-wheeler. Normally you don't find them 10 years old that are in this condition. Mechanically it's excellent. Cosmetically it does have a few little scrapes and scratches, but nothing beyond the normal. A lot of guys like to take these gear drive Suzukis and put lift kits on them and big mud tires and snorkels and all that kind of stuff. And you could still do that with it, because otherwise it's kind of a virgin. But if you're looking for a good, dependable four-wheeler and you don't want the belt drive setups, and you want something that's going to last and not give you problems, this has really been a good unit. I'm just not using it as much as I used to. I bought a Jeep. I'm getting older, so that's why I'm selling her. But I do have the clear title in my hand, and I bought it back in 2003 from a place in Weatherford. Can't remember the name, but it's on the title. But there you have it. Rev it up a little bit. The four-wheel drive works good. It's just it's all there, it's all good, and you'll like the four-wheeler. Have a great day. Thank you.